Hi, my name's Lori Alexander, and there's a huge lie going around in our culture these days. Women will tell me that they want their daughters to be educated, and what that means is they want them to go to a humanist and feminist institution so that they can come out a humanist and a feminist with a huge amount of debt. And that's not what educated means, women. Stop believing the lies. Your daughters do not need to go to college. I posted something on my Instagram and my Facebook about that yesterday, and I got this amazing comment by Jesthepilgrim on my Instagram account. She has a blog called Pilgrims and Strangers. It's a fantastic blog. I'll link it below. But here is the comment in an abbreviated form about what she said, that she teaches her daughter, or what her daughter can do. Her daughter can heal with herbs. She can cook from scratch. She can plant and harvest a field. She can crochet and knit. She makes order out of chaos. She's a troubleshooter. She can refurbish furniture. She can do accounting. She can sew her own clothes. She can bake her own bread. She can make artisan cheese. She can manage children. She can clean a home. She can raise livestock and process it into food. And she never went to college. So she must not be educated. She said, she was saying it in a teasing way. She can do all of these things to almost live a self-sufficient life. And she's, to me, this daughter that she's raised sounds like a true Proverbs 31 woman. Today, people try to convince us that the Proverbs 31 woman was a career woman. She left her children all day. She worked for a boss. She got a paycheck. And she was gone from 9 to 5. No, that's not what the Proverbs 31 woman was about at all. This young woman is a true Proverbs 31 woman. She worked hard in her home. Everything she did is for her family. She is self-sufficient in her home. Her husband works hard to provide, the Proverbs 31 woman. Jess's daughter is not married, but I don't know, she might be actually, she didn't say. But she raised her daughter to be a hard worker, to make her own clothes, to plant and can and garden. Just amazing stuff. I would have loved learning all of that growing up. Instead, most daughters are being raised on screen time, TVs, being bored, gossiping on the phone, dawdling their days away, not growing in wisdom and knowledge, not growing and learning how to run a home smoothly and how to account and clean a home and cook and bake your own bread and sew your own clothes, and so many things that will come in so handy if our economy crashes, which it definitely, absolutely can. All of these are something that are worth teaching your daughters, women, not preparing them for college so they can have a career and be graduate being a feminist and a humanist with a lot of debt, which keeps them in bondage to their career for the rest of their lives. Young women are always asking me what they can do if they don't go to college. Young women, I just shared this list with you. Go to Jess's blog and learn from her. Learn to be a Proverbs 31 woman so that when the right guy comes along, he won't marry a career woman who has a ton of debt, who won't be able to be home to raise his children. He'll raise a woman who works hard and knows how to run a home incredibly efficient and can save a ton of money by cooking from scratch, baking her own bread, sewing her own clothes, being able to mend and refurnish furniture. All of these qualities and characteristics are amazingly beneficial and will save so much money. This woman will be able to live frugally and simply within her husband's income because she has learned to do that. She doesn't need the newest and the greatest, and when things break, she can fix them. And she doesn't need to have the latest fashions and all the jewelry and decorations. She can do that with what's in her income and through her own ingenuity. So women, this is the true Proverbs 31 woman. And I loved her comment. I've shared on my Instagram today. I'll share on my Facebook later today, because I talk all the time about teaching women to be keepers at home, and Jesthepilgrim just summed up the beauty of it all, of being able to be a keeper at home and what all that entails. So many women these days are bored at home and they think there's so much out there. But if you're doing all these things, or even some of these things that her daughter does, you can't be bored at home. There's always something that you can do. So learn from Jess, learn from God's word, be the woman that God has called you to be, and be content and a hard worker at home. Be a true Proverbs 31 woman. Bye-bye.